Hello again. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about measures of position, particularly the percentile. As we said, our measures of position is an extension of our median concept, where the distribution, in the case of percentile, the data is divided into 100 equal parts. And in this case, we are going to compute the 40th percentile of our data. We have here the formula for P40. We have lower boundary of the 40th percentile class plus 40 divided by 100 times n, which is the total number of cases, minus the cumulative frequency before the 40th percentile class divided by frequency of the 40th percentile class times the size of our class interval. And then we have here our data. So in our data, we have the column for class intervals, and then we have the column for frequency. Ri, size of our class interval is 10, and then the total number of cases is equal to 85. Now, as we can compute the P40 if we are going to identify first the 40th percentile class. How do we identify the 40th percentile class? So we have to compute first the this part of our formula, 40. We have 40 divided by 100 times n. In this case, since our n is 85, we have 40 divided by 100 times we have 85, and that is um, that is 34. That is 34. Okay. Now, since we identify already that 40 over 100 times n or times 85 is equal to 34, the next thing we have to do is to construct the cumulative frequency column. So this is the cumulative frequency column. We are going to construct this column. So whatever the value at the bottom, so we just copy and then and then add 5 and 12. So we have 17. 17 plus 8, we have 25. And then 25 plus 15, we have 40. Plus 20, we have 60. Plus 13, we have 73. So we have 73. So this is 73 plus 7, we have 80. Plus 5, we have 85. So this is now the cumulative frequency column. Next, we are going to locate the position of 34. So 34 is located in the class interval of 41 to 50. Why? Because as we can see in the cumulative frequency column, we cannot choose 31 to 40 because the cumulative frequency of this class interval is just 25, and 25 is less than 34. So since this is less than 34, we have to go next class step. So in this case, we have 40, and 40 is already equal or greater than 34. So we identify already the 40th uh, the 40th percentile class. So we can now easily identify the other given. We have here the lower boundary. So in this case, the lower boundary of the P40 is equal to lower boundary of P40 is equal to 30 or 40.5. So it's 40.5. And then we have 40 over 100 times n, so that is 34. The cumulative frequency before the 40th percentile class, so this is 25. So this is the cumulative frequency before the 40th percentile class. And then last, we have the frequency of the 40th percentile class. So we have 15. So this is the frequency of T40. Since we have completed already our given, so we are now ready to substitute in our formula. So we have the lower boundary as we identified earlier we have 40.5. And then 40 over 100 times n, that is 34, minus cumulative frequency before the 40th quartile class, that is 25. So we have 25 divided by frequency of P40, which is 15. So we have 15 and then multiply the size of the class interval. In this case, we have 10. Then if we're going to simplify all of this, P40 is equal to 46.5. So this is now the value of our P40.